Ricky. Good morning, optimists. Today is Monday, August 21st, 2023. Looks like I forgot to turn the music on. So let's get some music up in there. Not a lot of financial reports today. So, being as that's the case, we likely shouldn't have too many drops. But we are getting some somewhat bullish movement today, which is nice. What's up, Kevin? It's nice to be getting some bullish movement for once. Um, just is easier to trade, in my opinion, but that's just for me. I know everyone's got their own style. Let's go ahead and put the charts on up. So right now we're getting this drop. Yeah, okay. Yeah, right now we're getting this drop here. We're looking to see if this holds on VWAP. It's kind of dropping a little further than I expected. I was kind of looking for this 5,200 moving average crossover here. I started a new account today, and I still have my old one going too. And had a nice lead here. I was up 357. I took a bad trade, put me down almost. Lost nearly 1,000 on it. And worked my way back close to green. I was red 82, and then I took a one tick contract here just to see if it broke through the high with a trailing stop, and it didn't, so I got stopped out there. So down 135 in this account. The other account had some really bad trade days on Thursday and Friday, but I'm up 229 on this account today. I'll probably leave this account alone now. This one's almost back into green territory. It's got about $2,000 away from the trailing max though, so some work to do on that account. Work to do on each account. This is the new one from today, and this trailing max is at 2,008. Because, like I said, I was up 357. So I was fully expecting this drop here, and I was looking for it. Honestly, now that I think about it, if I was expecting it, I probably should have shorted it. But dropped from 4,007 down to 3,997. Wow, this is a $10 drop. So it's more of a drop than I was expecting. I was expecting this to drop to around 4,000, and then get the crossover and then move on from there. But we'll see what happens with the red-yellow. I took a red-yellow move right here, which was a really nice trade. This brought back 450 or so, minus fees and such. So that was a nice move there. And I think that we'll get another opportunity like that. So I look for 12. And let's check on in on Bookmap. I think buyers are still in control. They are somewhat. It's about equal. 144.5, 144. Yeah, it's like the exact same right now. So it could flip either way. I just want to see if we get a break back above 4,000. And also I want to see if we get this crossover here. I think this crossover would be pretty useful. I might look for a red-yellow move like I did right here. But like I said, we got onto an early lead, and then I took this trade here. That ended up being close to $1,000 loss. So yeah, got to work on that risk management. So we're currently sitting at about VWAP. VWAP's a little bit higher in Bookmap. It's up there at 4,000. So we look at the 10-second chart. See if we have any crossovers or anything like that inbound. We actually got a downward cross here. That also is a nice short indicator for me. Trying to take more shorts a little bit here and there. I took a couple on Friday with some good results. So I was happy about that. Right now, though, we're going to continue to pull back, maybe consolidate around this 39 or 395 area. So we'll see. 10-second VWAP is here at 97.50. And so I'm looking for this spot here, like 95 or so to hold. To see if we actually get this push up. If we get the push up, be looking at probably about 10 minutes from now. Maybe a little less. 20-second chart almost has a cyan switch and still in the golden cross zone on that one. $5,200 crossover is about $1 away. And currently we have the Bollinger Band dropping on this one, but staying pretty consistent up top there. I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly what that means. I'm usually just looking for the top and the bottom of the Bollinger Band, but I'm not well experienced with it yet, so kind of a rangy wave day though. So I'm going to be looking to get green on the next trade. I'm going to look for 3 contracts and 12 ticks. So I'm going to look for a 3-pointer from downtown or whatever. Look for a move up to 4,000. So before I get in, I'm going to see if we can get it back above the VWAP. I'm going to look for a red to yellow here on the 1. It's below the moving averages, which is not preferred. And I just noticed that the moving averages are kind of diverging, going further away from each other. Now we're $1.10 apart, $1.12, etc. But this TTM is now at 6.7, so that's a pretty far. It's pretty far extended on that TTM there. All the way back to 93. And sellers took control by about 2,000 contracts. Maybe it's close to like 1,500. Definitely should have shorted off this high here. Big bounce back up from 93 to 95 or so, 96 actually. And then pulling back to 95. From 93 to 96 and back to 95. TTM's at 7.2. 20 seconds left on this. There's a 20-second downward cross. So may end up watching the 10-second chart because this may actually give us the information beforehand. Right now we're just getting big swings on for every candle, so nothing for me to trade just yet. $96.28 and $4,058. $615, $4,055. So we're still dropping on the. We're still dropping here. Yes is still up about $8, $89. We got a hard line there at 90. Now about 3,000 on the seller side. And yeah, just taking it slow, taking our time, getting our flow. Taking it slow, taking our time, getting our flow. My Atomic Habits book is not up there. Been reading it. Starting to get pretty far into it, actually. Hopefully I can finish it before the month is over. I only read about 10 to 20 pages at a time. Starting to get a drop in the market. Wow, from 97 all the way down to 87 there in just a few minutes. That was a major drop there. So we dropped $20 from these highs. As you can see, we were up here at 4,008. Now we've come all the way down to 39.88. With a big amount, a big contract volume size there on that those two candles. So pretty sure we're on the bearish side now. 62 and 66. About 4,000 on the seller side. So I'd say that we're bearish now. I think a lot of people were anticipating this crossover here. Yes, it's practically flat. It's only up $4 on the day. Could very easily go red here. The only thing I saw on the economic calendar was the treasury bonds. The 3-month and the 6-month bill bonds, or I guess those would be notes, but prior we had those at 5.29% APY. So I don't think we're going to get that red to yellow. That would have been a bounce off of VWAP. That would have been a bounce right here. So that doesn't mean that the bull aspect of this is over. But this would need to pull back up to VWAP first. So I think that's a ways out. CTM's at 9.4 on the red side. Yes, it's practically flat on the day. Coming up on 7:30. Just 1 minute away. See if we get a volume rush. We're kind of at the bottom of this band here. I'm gonna join the bid here.
Order filled.
I'm gonna look for a push up to like 90 area. I'm in at 86 and a quarter, which is very near the opener of the day. I'm just looking for that to like pop up to like 90, or at least to this 90 MA. And didn't pop. Ended up pulling back at the moment. Whoa, big drop. I'll just hold this for a brief second, but I'm ready to cut this. Trying to hope that TTM stays yellow. I want to see some people cover those shorts and just gonna run up a little bit. I'm gonna drop my sell order. So I'm in at 86.25. Drop my sell order down to 88. Actually 87.75. Now we're pulling back even more. Yeah, I gotta cut this. We're almost. I was going for 450. I've changed my trade plan to go for slightly less. So I was looking for a bounce off that, and I guess we just didn't get it. In at 86.25. I get out 87.75. That's still 6 ticks. But it's kind of having a hard time here at 86.25, which is my entry. So had a very, very brief moment of green territory right there. I'm looking for this to push past 87. Okay. There's 86.50. I originally wanted to see it push to like 90, but that was where the 90 MA was. It's not there anymore. Yeah, it's having a hard time here at 87. TTM's at 8.2 now. I'm just gonna see if I can just get out of this.
Order filled.
All right, we got out of that with the minorest of profits. So the idea was essentially this was switching from a red to a yellow. And the idea was that it would pop up a little bit to about 90. Usually you get a couple of dollars pop off that. It is finding support here. You can see with this yellow zone, but it's still sketchy for me because the Bollinger Band is still dropping. Could see this rip back down to the low area here at like 81, but yeah, it pretty much stayed. The ES stayed flat or green on the day at the moment. So not the best trade, but you know, at least it was profitable, so I'm not gonna complain. We don't have huge amounts of resistance anywhere. Book is kind of balanced. But obviously we did have some pretty big sell-off right there at 89 or 8,900 contracts here. So you gotta wait a bit. Honestly, I wish I had just gone short up here at the top, and I'm looking for more short opportunities, but I'm not particularly a short trader as much as I am a long trader, so. Okay, we did get this consolidated support down here. All right,
Order filled.
Okay, I'm looking at going long again. I'm gonna try to get at 89.75, and we do about 1,700 contracts or so up there at 90. So I'm looking for just a push to up towards 90. And entry is 86.75. This is what I should have waited for, was a slightly better entry, because I think I could have got in at 85. Absolutely could have got in at 85. It's okay.
Order filled.
I took one additional contract to get that one out at 80. Oh, damn. Maybe that was a bad choice. 75. $87 is a challenge zone. TTM's at 5.9. I don't like that this pulled back. Even though it's pulling back to that support level, I just kind of wanted it to do its thing and rip on up a bit. EMA 35 crossed above the 26. That's good for long.
Order filled.
There's that fourth contract taken off there. And we're at 87.50 right now. Looking for 89.75. Still about 1,700 contracts at 90. Actually, it's 1,400 now, 1,500. I want to see those contracts alleviate. Basically, need some more buyers to step in, push this up. Sitting at basically break even on this trade at the moment. Hit 87.75 on that, and just didn't do nothing after that at the moment. TTM's at 4.6. About 7K seller contracts now. We gotta break through 87, 88 area. Just want to see this run to 90. TTM's at 3.7 now. I'm gonna check the 10-second chart briefly. 10-second chart has that 200 moving average there at 92. Back to the 1 minute. This is the one I'm actually doing this trade on. Almost there at 89. gonna take the profit.
Order filled.
It might go up, but I mean it's just nice to be back in green on the day. Trailing max is at 23.74. Kind of a challenging day for me. I've been back and forth on this account. This is the new account. Old account's doing good. Well, starting to do better anyway. So bringing that one back basically to about flat. You can see there's a book and balance right there, about 20%. So I do have a decent feeling that we're going to push up some, but there is about 5,000, 6,000 more contracts on the seller side. Just to be aware of that. And there's 90. So where did I get out? I got out right here at 88.50, and this peaked at 89.25. So pretty, decent move available there. Cyan switch is about 2.5 on TTM. TTM's negative 1.8 right now. Cyan switch would look really strongly. For a move probably up to about 92, 93. Let's check this on the 5-minute chart. 5 minutes in red on TTM. So that's something to be aware of. Check the 3-minute chart here. 3-minute is also on red on TTM. So looking at this from the 3-minute side, this looks like this could be a bit on the bearish. So 1 minute's gonna be our friend. I'm gonna be looking for that cyan switch. It might be a little early, so it might consolidate a little bit before it does it. But you can see we've got this 5,200 on approach here on the 10-second side. So I might go for like, I think we can try for 12. But we're ways out from that, so I'm not going to do... You see, we've got a decent amount of orders chilling there at 90. We're back up at 89. 560 or so. Still 5,000 contract difference. So that would have been our full trade right there, 89.75. That's what we were looking to get out at. So right now we've got this 5,200 10-second on approach, which is about $4 away. I'm going to wait for that because I think that it should set up pretty quickly. Hopefully it sets up before it just rips, because sometimes it'll just rip and then the setup comes after, and that's kind of annoying, especially in bearish markets. 43.95 is where VWAP's at. We're currently down about 87.50 area. And we got 87.69 and 80 or 90.97. So $3.28 apart. $3.14, so moving about 14 cents every 10 seconds. Moving about 84 cents a minute. So looking at about 3-4 minutes for this breakout. Pretty sure the 10-second one is going to happen. It looks pretty strong. There was that pullback down to 87. This would have been a nice entry point. Now I'm going to be buying it at 90. And then that's its own resistance level. Hopefully we get one more pullback. I want to see this pull back to like 87, 88 area. Preferably about 88 or 87.50 or so. Right in that zone. We're about $1.73 apart or so. The waiting is the hardest part. That's what I'm dealing with. 89.75 minus 88.12, $1.63. 89.70 minus 88.11, $1.59. 4 cents every 10 seconds. We have 4, 6, 24 cents a minute. A little bit of a slowdown right there. Still about 5,000 more contracts on the sell side than buy side. But we're looking decent. Currently the 9 and 12 are still below the 200 moving average. 200 there is at 89.51 and 88.36. 136. Still $1.14 or so, $1.15 apart. Just pull back to 87.50 area. That's what I was hoping to see. So now what I'm going to wait for is hopefully the TTM goes red and then back to yellow and cyan on this 10 second here, and then we get this crossover on the way up, which is at 80. They're exactly $1 apart. So we might be looking at an 8 o'clock switch. Check this 1 minute here real fast. So that was actually a 9/12/26 crossover there on the 1 minute with a TTM, but never really broke out on that particular move, which is understandable because these other moves haven't lined up yet. So there's the red yellow. I don't even know if anyone's watching. It doesn't matter. So I'm glad I waited for the crossover instead of getting overly excited and taking the move ahead of time, because this did not end up just ripping preemptively, which is good because it lets us kind of gauge this entry better. So it's about 90 cents apart, but it didn't actually do the crossover. In fact, you can see that the 50 moving average is starting to decline some. And that declination, if that is even a word, if it's not, it should be. That declination there indicates that we likely will not get this crossover and that we're actually going to trend back downward. At least not right now. So I'm going to take a look at the 3 minute again. Let's see if we ever ended up with a red yellow. No, we never did. So we've got this 3 minute sort of upside down ABC pattern here off this bear flag. And there's the push back down. So never did get that crossover, never got that breakout. But the great part is we use proper patience and risk management to not jump in that trade ahead of time in anticipation for that crossover. So I'm grateful that we were able to do that, or rather able to not do that. So Bollinger Band came up some, and we're coming back down to test it, which is where this whole support level has been. And we're sitting green in both accounts, about $200. I don't know what this account's at, $229. And then the new account is sitting at $231. This old account here is still down about $800. Like I said, I got hammered on Thursday and Friday pretty badly in the market, and a lot of it's, obviously it's my fault because I'm the trader. So okay, getting a pull back up now, so we may actually get this crossover. So that pulled all the way back to about 84 and bounced 3 points off of that 84 right back up to 87. Quick bounce. About 5,200 contracts on the seller side. Still sellers in control. And pretty fair amount of contracts through this 90 area. You're going from 1,600 up to 2,700 over that 8 tick zone there. All right. This looks better now that this has gotten some opportunity to pull back. We're at 86.96 and 87.88. So less than $1. 87.84 and 86.98. Yeah, so we're starting to push now. No crossover just yet, but ready to buy it. Nine is still currently below the 200 moving average. EMA is at 87.02 or something like that. 87.01 versus 87.67, so they're 66 cents apart. Now a little less. 62.99, so that's 63 cents. 58.97, 57.97. I think that this push is going to happen at 8 o'clock. It's in about 5 minutes. It'll probably be before that, but well, move off 86 would have been good. We're at 86.99 and 87.41. We are pushing into itself, so we are likely to get this cross. It's pretty likely here. 1 minute side, put an ABCD pattern down here at the bottom. Pulling back again. 86.90 and 87.31. Only 40 cents away now. All right, I'm going to go for an entry here off 87.
Order filled.
Looking for a move up to 90. This crossover still has not happened yet, but it's very close. I pulled the 87.75 and we got a little pullback. $90 has about 1,200 contracts. They're so close together, it's kind of hard to tell. Well, that's why I'm so far zoomed in at the moment. We got to get above 87. I'm down 5 ticks in this trade. Now 4. Our entry is 87, which is its own resistance zone. Crossover has not happened yet. 86.82, 8 cents apart on this crossover. Nice big rip up. There's the crossover on the current candle. And cyan switch on the 10-second. Looking for that move to 90, which is right where the EMA 50 is at. So we're going to have to break through the 35, which is there at 88.75. And still in this current trade. Hang on a second, y'all. Trying to watch this trade really closely. The top to 88.75, which would have been a good trade in and of itself. If we went for about half of what we were going for, which I kind of wish I did. Shit. Or excuse me. Pardon my language. Doesn't look like this crossover is playing. I'm gonna reduce my sell order. So if I can get out at about 88, I'm gonna have to cut this probably. I reduced my sell order down to 88.50. We'll see if this plays. I was looking for this to push to 90, which doesn't seem far-fetched. But I'll be happy if we get out at 88.50. It seems like a good move. Ooh, I hit 88.25. One tick away. Come on, one more tick. What? Just one. There it
Order
goes.
filled.
Okay. So I took that profit a little early. Like I said, I was gonna go for a 90 on it, and I think it will hit 90. But I'm happy with that one. Puts us up $447 on the day. There is 89.50. So that would have been another 4 ticks or so available. I definitely think that this is going to come up and hit 90, but pulling back some now. I guess I'm still happy to have gotten out with the profit. It was a nice little hefty profit, a couple $100. So, market's given us a lot of opportunities today, which is nice because it hasn't given us crap for like most of last week. Howdy. Good to see you, Pankaj. I hope I said that right. Good to see you. Currently up about 447 in account number 2, and up 229 in account number 1. So, and this is sitting at 89.50. So I'm pretty sure we could have gone for the full $450 at 90. Just would have needed to hold it slightly longer. Although it hasn't hit 90 yet, hit 89.75. Yeah, well, I just think that we could have held it slightly longer. So, but this is that push at 8 o'clock that I was mentioning. But yeah, I'm probably gonna walk away here. We're up 229 in the other account, which I've almost gotten that account back to flat after getting decimated a lot for like 2 or 3 days last week. And the new account from today is at 447. So we'll cash our chips right here and walk on. So be safe out there, y'all. Mark's putting in pretty decent sized moves, but nice, predictable, smooth movement today. Likely on account that we have very little financial reports, economic reports today. We just had those the treasury notes, and that's kind of it. So which is nice to honestly have that. Let's see what we got coming up for the week. So we still got the treasury notes for today. There you go. Tomorrow looks crazy. Holy crap. Whoa. Dude, tomorrow is nuts. There's so many reports tomorrow. Okay, so here's what we got going on tomorrow. August 22nd, we've got Fed Barkin speech. We've got Red Book year over year. We've got existing home sales. Mom, which is month over month. We've got Richmond Field Manufacturing Index and shipments and services index for Richmond. We've got the New York Fed Treasury purchases. We've got Fed Bowman speech, Fed Goolsbee speech. We've got API crude oil stock change. All that's tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be a volatile landslide, mudslide, mountain climb, all sorts all over the place. So we'll use extra patience, extra risk tomorrow. Today is likely a pretty decent day to push. So today it would be, in my opinion, probably one of the best days to get your bag for the week. So, all right, y'all. Much love and appreciation. And we will see you tomorrow, 7:30, maybe a little earlier. Pacific, 10:30 market time. And oh yeah, and if y'all are trying to earn funding in the futures market, make sure you check out Elite Trader Funding down in the description, or Apex Trader Funding also down in the description. There is a coupon code for each of those that will hook you guys up with the best possible pricing and lifetime discounts until you guys pass your evaluations. So grab those, and we'll see you guys tomorrow and in the Discord community. Peace.